Hello everybody, welcome to another tarot reading. My name is Amber and this is Earthy Indigo. I hope that you are doing very well today or tonight or whenever it is that you are tuning in to this reading. Please check out the description box below for more information about me, links to any channeled songs if any come up, and my social media and website. Alright, let's jump into this. Welcome back returning subscribers, new subscribers. Y'all know these are timeless readings. If I say things like he, she, masculine, feminine, I am talking about energy, not gender. Flip it, switch it, reverse it, whatever you gotta do. Only take the messages that resonate. So we're going to do a vibe check today. We're going to take a look at the energies that are around you, the most prevalent one, the one that needs to be brought to your attention the most. And we're going to be using the deck that shall not be named to get a couple of cards to start off here. So let's do this. All right. So the first one that we have out is Light Eyes. So you could have light eyes or somebody within your energy. Take it how it resonates for you. This person that we are reading on. Okay, tell us more. We have an Ancestor. Okay. Some of you may have a spirit guide or an ancestor that is around you. Hold up. And we have a past friend. So for some of you, this person could be somebody that is a past friend of yours. Maybe it's somebody that you've known for a really long time. Or maybe this is somebody that you've just been thinking about recently. Well, let's get one more card and then we'll move on. We have grandparents. Okay. Somebody here has some sort of a, I'm thinking this is like a spirit guide. Could definitely be a passed on loved one. Could be a grandparent or great-grandparent for someone here. They're really showing up in this reading. We also have a past friend. Somebody could have light eyes. That could be you, this past friend. It could be the ancestor. It could be everybody. I don't really know. Play how it resonates for you. So we're going to stop there and we're going to get some character cards, see if we can't get more information. We have blue eyes on the bottom of the deck. Felt called to look at that. So light eyes, blue eyes specifically, apply that how that resonates for you. So let's get some character cards. Now these can be for these can be representative of you or of this past friend or ancestor. Take it how it resonates for you. Okay. So the first one we have is courier. It says messenger of connections, delivery, information, transmission, and gift. So for some of you, maybe you've, I kind of feel like you have, like this ancestor here, this grandparent is trying to pass, give you some sort of a message. Maybe it has something to do with this past friend. Maybe you've recently received a message from a past friend. Could have been a gift too. Maybe somebody got some sort of gift or you're getting a gift. Interesting. Could come through the mail, like the postal mail. We have boss. Master of wealth, risk, investment, management, and leader. Somebody here could own their own business or be a boss in some other, in their career. We have homeless, unemployment, solitude, hunger, bankruptcy, and wandering. Interesting. Boss and homeless. I wonder for some of you if this is somebody who lost their business. And we have father. Father came out in one of the other readings. We have family, patriarch, guardian, paternal authority, and ancestral passage. So we have ancestor again. So for some of you, this could be a grandparent from your father's side. It could be for some of you maybe a father. A passed on father. For some of you, I kind of feel like this boss energy is this past friend here. I feel like this ancestor, this grandparent, however it resonates for you, is trying to send you a message regarding this person or something like that. I don't know if this past friend, like I'm just really getting this feeling like this past friend, maybe they owned a business and they like lost their business. Or maybe they just recently lost their job. Play how it resonates for you. Let's move on to the tarot. So we have the old school tarot today. And let's get some more information on this past friend here. So what's up with the past friend? What do we need to know about this past friend? So we have Knight of Cups. So yeah, for some of you, this past person, this past friend is coming in. They could be a water sign. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, but they want to come in with communication here because we have messages. We have messages with the courier, I think is how you say that. And then with a knight. Knights are always messengers. So this could be something to do with an emotional, could be a message with emotional ties to it. Could be a message of love for some of you. We have the Ace of Wands on the bottom of the deck. Fire energy here. Could have something to do with a new creative idea. Maybe this person's coming in with some sort of like creative, for some of you maybe it's a business endeavor, but with being the cups, I'm not really sure. There could be something here to do with like maybe you burned a bridge with this person in the past, or they burned a bridge with you. Because I'm just noticing that this Knight of Cups here is like coming across, it's like a little stream, but they have to cross it, you know, so they have to cross water to continue on their path. Water is emotions. So for some of you, maybe there's some sort of an apology here that's needed, or somebody needs to come to terms with something on the emotional realm. Let's see. Let's get more information on this Knight of Cups, please. The Tower, yeah. Mars energy, also Scorpio energy, and Aries energy with the Tower here. Scorpio being a water sign. So this person could be a Scorpio, strong water energy here. Let's get another card on the Tower before I say more. We have King of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. Earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. There's that boss coming out. The King of Pentacles is the boss. This is the boss of the tarot. Other than the Emperor. He would be the boss. For sure. So I'm going to keep this out. Because I definitely feel like this is this past friend. So this past friend could be a water or an earth sign. There was a Tower moment here. So what's up with this Tower moment? Let's talk about that. Clarify the Tower. The Queen of Wands. Fire energy. Tell us more. Fire is Leo, Aries, and Sagittarius for anybody who needs to know. Tell us more. Five of Swords. Okay, so there was a falling out. For some of you, this person could have masculine, feminine energies here. This Knight of Cups could be younger than this Queen of Wands. I feel like you are the Queen of Wands. Whether you are a queen or a king, play how it resonates for you. You could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. But I feel like there was some sort of, there was a conflict here. There was a falling out between the two of you with the Tower and the Five of Swords card. Excuse me, just one second. All right, sorry about that. My daughter is in the next room and I needed to attend to her really quickly. But anyway, like I was saying, I do feel like there was a falling out here between you and this person in the past. It was something that could have happened very suddenly. Sharp words could have been exchanged. It could have been a heated argument for some of you. Maybe you worked with this person, or for some of you, maybe you employed this person. And maybe that's what the falling out would be. Maybe you had to terminate their employment, terminate their friendship, something like that. So what is this? Why is this coming out here? Tell us more. The Nine of Pentacles. Tell us more. The Knight of Swords and the Six of Wands. And the Empress and the Knight of Pentacles. So for some of you, okay, for some of you, most of you, I'm just going to say this how this is. If this isn't resonating for you, then leave this. I feel like this was somebody where there was a possibility that you could have had a romantic connection with this person. Maybe you're seeing them as a past friend now because maybe it was like a situationship, or maybe you never really dated or something like that. But there was a potential here for this past friend and you to have a romantic connection in some form or another. Now, you may resonate as being a divine feminine. They may resonate as being a divine feminine. Somebody here could be a Taurus or a Libra. Doesn't have to be the case. Or a Scorpio as well. But that's what I'm getting here. It's kind of like this feeling of like, I think that this person, I do feel like there was an age difference here. I think that it's kind of like there was some sort of an argument. It happened quickly, and there was a falling out here, but I feel like this person is wanting to reach out. It's like, how do I say this? What's the word I'm looking for? Epiphany. It's like this person had like some sort of an emotional epiphany. Maybe they finally realized like, something. They realize something about the situation between the two of you. I think you might know what that is more than I would, you know, whether they realize they had feelings for you or whether they realize that they, you know, started the argument or they, you know, whatever the case may be. You know, because, and I'm not saying that you had no fault. That's not what I'm saying. I'm not putting the blame on specifically one person. Everybody, it takes, you know, two people to have an argument. So there's two people involved here. But what I'm saying is that this person has finally seen the part they have played. And they're finally recognizing you for what you are. And honestly, somebody here could be single. We have the Empress and we have the Nine of Pentacles. Somebody here could be single. It could be you. Maybe they just found out that you're single, or maybe this person just became single, and that's why they're coming forward. But they are coming forward quickly. We have 3 knights here. We have the Knight of Cups, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Knight of Swords. And then we have the 6 of Wands. And I always feel like this guy is a knight too. He's returning back from a victory. He's victorious. Like, he's just like, you know, the knight without all of his armor on. Kind of like this is the queen, the Empress without, you know, her throne and her crown. So there's definitely communication here. I feel like this person wants to come in and bring you truth. They want to come in and they want to bring honesty. They want to bring stability, and they want to bring emotional clarity, to be honest with you. They want to clear the air here with you. This is very interesting. Okay, so what do your ancestors have to say about this? Because they're showing up here too, and I feel like they have some things to say about this person here. So let's talk about that. So like I said, this ancestor, they could be a grandparent of yours, could be a grandparent on your father's side. Doesn't have to be the case. Light eyes could be significant. For some of you, they could be a father as well. So let's talk about this ancestor. What does this ancestor want the viewer to know about this past friend? Why has this ancestor shown up in this reading? Oh, we have the Queen of Cups and we have the Page of Wands. Fire and water energy showing up here. There's something here, honestly. This you may have been the one to walk away from this person with the 8 of Cups here at the bottom of the deck, but I kind of feel like please take what resonates for you, but I kind of feel like this ancestor is wanting to come in and let you know that this person really has had some sort of reformation. They have reformed in some way or another. They have transformed from the Knight of Cups into the Queen of Cups, which is progression. And in the tarot, that's how it goes. It goes Page, Knight, Queen, King. And so that shows progression. This person has gone from being a knight to being a queen. And for some of you, especially with the Father here and the Queen of Cups, there could be something here to do with somebody being a parent or having just like a lot of love. I'm also kind of getting this feeling like this person, this ancestor, wants you to know how much they love you and how much they loved you, especially if this is somebody that you knew in life, you know, a passed on loved one versus an ancestor. They want you to know how much that they loved you in life and they still love you now. Somebody here, they could be also talking about how they can see how big your heart is and your capacity to love as well. But I'm kind of feeling like there's this kind of like, it's almost like take a risk, you know, like see what could happen. What's the worst that could happen, right? Kind of a thing. Can we get one more? Please. This landed right on the Knight of Cups, and we have the 3 of Pentacles. So teamwork, collaboration. See, you know, like, and that could be this too. This person might be coming in here, you know, to offer some sort of like new business idea or something like that. And this is, I'm getting this as like a green light, to be honest with you, from this ancestor. I'm getting it as a green light. So trust your instincts. Obviously, do your own, you know, listen to your own intuition and all of that. But that's what I'm really feeling here is it's a green light to at least listen to this person, at least hear this person out. You know, with the Page of Swords here, learn what you need to learn, get the information that you need to get, make a what's the term, make an educated decision. Do you know what I mean? That's what I'm feeling here. Okay, so I kind of feel like I want to get an oracle card, and I'm kind of feeling like the Shadow Love oracle card might give us a little bit more information. I'm not feeling like this person is a karmic, but I do kind of feel like, and I'm really not feeling like this was somebody that you were in a committed connection with, but I am feeling like there was this like underlying or unspoken, or maybe just like completed love energy, romantic energy here. So for those of you where that resonates, and that might not be applicable for everybody, but for those of you where it resonates, I do want to take a look at that. So let's get a couple of shadow love cards and see if we can get more information on that. So we have adrift, not willing to settle down or be responsible, time to commit and put down roots. So that could be it. This person may not have been looking for something committed. I said situationship. I said that. That could be exactly what this is. There was no commitment between the two of you. I feel like that's also confirmation for me. Okay, tell us more. Two-faced, playing with your emotions. Playing with your emotions is insincere, not who you think. So this person could have been playing games in the past. They could have been a player for some of you. Maybe they led you on. You know, maybe they told you that they were interested in a committed relationship, or that they were looking for that, when in reality they really weren't. You know, take that how that resonates for you. Let's get one more, please. Thank you. Okay, we have two more. So we have Joker. It's all just a game to them. Insincere, just having fun. Yeah, it was. I don't think they took it seriously. I don't think that they took this connection with you seriously at all. And to be honest with you, I think that they might be regretting that now. Then now they realize that you're the Empress, Emperor, Empress, whatever the case may be. But when they were first connected with you, I don't think they realized that. Or you didn't realize that. Apply how it resonates for you. But they didn't realize what you were, and they kind of treated it as like, you know, as a joke in a way, for lack of a better way of saying that, you know, kind of like just like any old, like every other connection, you know. And then last we have facing it. You know something isn't right. Don't be afraid to find out the truth. It will set you free. So maybe you had an instinct about this. Maybe you confronted them about this behavior. And when you found out that, you know, you weren't on the same page, you disconnected, because I do feel like you were the one that walked away. Or this Queen of Wands, whoever this Queen of Wands is to you, was the one that walked away from this connection. Okay. Well, that's all I'm going to get from these. So let's get a couple of cards for you, the viewer, just as some advice for you, whether it relates to the situation or not. We're going to get some angel numbers here. And I do want to also say thank you all very much for taking time out of your day and night to tune in, day or night, to tune in here with me. I do hope that you got the confirmation and clarity you were looking for. If you're here just hanging out, then I hope you had fun and you were entertained. Thank you all very much, again, for all of the likes, comments, shares, support. All that stuff, the likes, it really helps the channel's growth, and it also helps the video get out to more people who may need to hear the messages as well. Liking, commenting, subscribing, all that stuff, it really helps the YouTube algorithm push the videos out for more people to hear the messages as well, which is not something that I can do. So thank you all very much for doing that. That really does help support the channel in a great way that you don't even understand. So all right, let's move on here. So the first one we have is 999, and it says release. Balance, finances, success, wealth, cycles, what goes around comes around. Your current circumstances are ending, so you might take advantage of better ones. If you are experiencing a significant change or conclusion, Tower card, viewing your life as a series of cycles or chapters may be helpful. How can you make room for something new to emerge? So for some of you, maybe this is something that happened recently. I was feeling this more as being like past energy, but it could definitely be like more recent past for you with this situation with this person here. We have 1011, take action. I was just going to say that for some of you, maybe you're the one who's been feeling about reaching out to this person. We have 1011, take action. Hope, new beginning, fresh starts, lifestyle, purpose, and spiritual awakening. This is a call to action to move forward. The sooner you get going, the sooner you will accomplish what you set out to do. Those with patience will eventually reap the rewards of their perseverance. Yes, and I'm being reminded of the turtle and the hare. story. All right, let's end this with a message from the universe. My goodness gracious. I gotta tell you all too, like as I was pre-shuffling, before I even started pre-shuffling, as I was just getting the cards ready to sit down to do this reading, they were literally throwing themselves everywhere. So I don't know if there's like a lot of like chaotic, messy energy around you, or if like maybe you're feeling like a little chaotic or messy. But to be honest with you, especially with the ancestor coming out here, I really think that was like, for some of you, maybe you got like this ancestor has been trying to get your attention for a while. Maybe if you're a tarot reader, that's something that they're doing to try and get your attention. But it was something that like my guides throw cards at me, but not like that. I mean, they were throwing the decks, like they were just, it was crazy. So I just feel like that needed to be said in this reading. It's not something I would normally feel called to say, but I wanted to say that. Whoever needs to hear that message. Okay, so we have 5. We have 5 of these. So here we go. The first one says, one day when you least expect it, you are going to crash into someone who is going to be so soft and gentle with your heart. And you are going to be so glad that you kept it open. You are going to be so glad that you chose to believe it deserved more. So for some of you, I'm kind of getting this feeling like this is somebody from the past and you've recently gone through some sort of a tower moment, maybe with somebody else. And you may unexpectedly run into this person from the past, this friend from the past. Take that if that resonates for you. And I do feel like that might be specific. So if it doesn't resonate for you, it's not for you. It could be for somebody. I feel like it's probably for 1 or 2 specific individuals out there. Okay, so next we have, this is your validation that things are finally beginning to work out for you. Get ready for unexpected breakthroughs, good news, and plot twists. Blessings are coming. Yes, they are. Trust the process. Trust the process. You can't do the same thing over and over and expect a different result. Change comes from thinking thoughts you've never thought before and showing up to meet them down streets you've never walked before. If you want to be more successful in life, your priority should be to focus your mindset on all that you want to attract into your life. Trust that more is happening than what you can see. Many forces are at work in your favor. Allow them to help you. Yeah, I think that is, that's this, we still have one more. I just went blank, sorry. This ancestor here. I keep wanting to say Godfather. Maybe for some of you it's a Godfather, or maybe like that movie, the Godfather movie is specific for you. But I feel like this is that ancestor here. Many forces are around you. Many forces are at work around you. Allow them to help you. I think that's this ancestor. I think they've been trying to send you messages, and I don't really know. Maybe you're not getting them, or you're not paying attention, or you don't understand that it's them. Yeah. Okay, last but not least, we have don't worry. Everything you've been waiting for is on its way. Progress is being made even if you can't see the results. Even if you can't yet see the results. So much is happening behind the scenes for the creation of your dreams. Trust the process. Yes, I just said that too. Trust the process. You've always got to trust the process. All right, I think that is beautiful. That is all that I have for you guys. I really hope the messages were helpful and that they resonated, that they brought you clarity and confirmation if that is what you are looking for. I hope you have a wonderful day or night or whenever it was that you are tuning into this reading, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.